Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another true crime reading. This time it's on Unsolved Mysteries, episode 4. I will put a link up here to the last one I've done on Unsolved Mysteries. I did the first, second, and third episode, and now this is the fourth. This is for what happened to Alonzo Brooks. So for those of you not familiar with it, he went to a party and went missing. That's basically the gist of it. So you should definitely watch the episode if you haven't yet. We're going to kind of go into this. I will say that this was definitely a really hard episode for me to watch, especially what's going on in this world. It definitely hit close to home. I don't know if I'll be able to get through this whole reading without getting emotional, but I'm going to try my best. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. So remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Okay, well, I can tell you right off the bat, it's a cover-up. I mean, the tower's reversed, so shocker. So when a tower is reversed, it means we're restructuring after a bunch of drama. So this is 100% the card I would pull for a cover-up. You're covering up from all the drama. You're trying to rebuild a broken tower. So 1,000% a cover-up. There's no way. So this is easy too. So the Two of Wands is two things. The first card is friction. So Two of Wands is friction between two people. So there was mention of him getting into a fight with someone. I definitely think that has relevance to this because the Hangman is reversed. We're not even going to talk about the I mean, guess what? We are. I don't care. So, I mean, this definitely has a lot of racial undertones, and the Hangman is here with the Two of Wands. Anger, horrible situation, hanged man. Like, the racial undertones of all of this, we're not naive to that. Okay, so it is what it is. This makes me angry, but whatever. Told you I'm going to try my best not to get emotional during this, but it is what it is. I'm human. Now, the Two of Wands, so this is the argument here that happened that definitely had relevance later and definitely a grudge that was held. And the Two of Wands is also an indicator of some sort of sexual advance. So bad luck. Wrong place, wrong time. Also bad luck, meaning like wrong... Ooh, okay. Oh my God. Okay. So, bad luck and bad opportunity means he picked the wrong girl to flirt with. Wait a minute. It's more, okay. So, he picked the wrong girl to flirt with. The Two of Pentacles is the attractiveness. Okay, it's like you finding someone attractive. It's like physically attractive, but it's also an exchange. And the Five of Swords is pettiness. So I think, is that a provoke? It 100% is. Oh my God, he was baited. This is what I was worried about. When I was listening to this, this is exactly what I was worried about. Someone baited him into this. The Three of Swords is like a heartbreak card and it's reversed. So it's like trying to trigger someone and getting like a feeling from them. And the Ten of Swords is a betrayal or a backstabbing. So once again, that's like a false image. And then the Eight of Wands is a slow process. So to me, this wasn't innocent. I don't see an innocent flirt. I see a bait. This is a bait. High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, realistic. So again, that means that it was premeditated. You're not going to tell me this wasn't premeditated. This is premeditated. Seven of Cups is a realistic approach. And we see the Four of Pentacles is a greedy, selfish card, and the High Priestess, which is about trust. So selfish, trust, and justice reversed, which is about things not going your way and justice not being delivered. It also indicates the law enforcement and everything involved here. So when we're looking at a cover-up, yep, victorious. And the Four of Wands here, interesting. So this is the home. So right off the bat, here's what I'm going to tell you. You're not going to convince me that this wasn't premeditated. Whoever was flirting with him was doing it to get a rise out of someone. Now, I don't know if that was like a bratty behavior, like I'm going to get a rise out of this person, or if it was a little bit more sinister in terms of racial sort of undertones. That is up for debate. However, there was totally a premeditated thing to lure him somewhere. And I also am very sure that he was lured somewhere by a female. You're like, I don't care what anybody tells you. This is being lured somewhere, 100%. Now, justice card reverse also indicates that the justice system failed here and will continue to fail because whoever is in charge, allegedly for entertainment purpose only, totally covered this shit up. Like, the investigation did not happen. This is a cover-up. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. He was never going to be found because they knew where he was and decided not to share that. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I feel. Because justice reverse is about justice not being delivered, and the Seven of Swords is a victorious card. And the Four of Wands is the entire town, the entire environment. Okay? Because look at this. Look, don't you see this card? You see how someone's hiding and two people are walking away? This is an ambush. Okay? And two people ambushing one. And the justice card is reversed. It's like we got one over on them. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, paying people off. Judgment card. And the Eight of Cups. So whoever was involved with this definitely fled. The Eight of Cups means they must not live there, or if they do, someone fled, because there's a fleeing. Okay? And the Judgment card is reversed, which means that they were ashamed. They'll never admit that, but they were, and they were kind of shunned out. But judgment is also an embarrassment of the community. So the community was embarrassed that this happened, thus it was covered up. I'm telling you, there are three people involved, two guys and a girl. The girl was the bait. The fool is about finding a foolish, naive person, which was Alonzo, baiting him into there. And the Seven of Pentacles means that this isn't the first time they did it. I think it's just the first time that someone ever died. This was a game that has been played multiple times. There were multiple people that have had this done to them, and this is just the only time someone died. I don't think that their intention was to initially, I knew it. Their intention was not to follow through and kill him. Something happened where he died. I do believe that they were going to torture him or quote unquote teach a lesson, because the 10 of Wands upright, that's like burning the witch at the stake and a burden. And then we see the hate mob here, the 5 of Wands, and the Hierophant reverse, which is about religious beliefs causing chaos, and also not wanting to follow through with it. So we're looking at religious fanatics here. Also, that's going to represent any sort of racial undertones. But I'm telling you right now, this was one of those things where it's like humiliate him in front of everyone, like laugh at him, poke fun at him. That's what I'm seeing. And I think that what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like everyone is kind of laughing at it, and he's kind of like being made fun of. I don't know how inebriated he was, but everyone's like laughing at it and thinking it's funny and thinking it's harmless. But one person took it too far because of what happened earlier in the night. So that's what I'm seeing. The world is reversed. The 3 of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Wands. There is a female here that has the ability. So I don't know what her job entails. Her job is in some important information. Where she worked or something like that is important relevance here about the female that was involved. But what I can say is that there is a female that has every piece of information you need, and she is the one that could help solve this case. She definitely has told a lot of people, because this Temperance card is gossip. People have talked about it. Okay. And the 5 of Pentacles upright with the Page of Wands reversed, which is talking through another person. So someone else has been speaking for her. I don't know if it's on social media or if it was indirect, but she definitely has a guilty conscience, has told someone, wants this person to be basically wants people to find out. There's a female here that wants people to find out, but she won't do it herself. I think that the 5 of Pentacles says that someone has power over her and will not let her. I don't know if this is the person that fled the scene or whatever, or escaped from the town or whatever, or moved, but They want this to be solved. They want to give the information, but they actually can't because someone has power over them. Someone has very, very, very big power over them. And the moon is reversed, which is exposing a secret. I knew it. It's like I'm psychic or something. And the page of cups, the person involved or who saw it, and the ace of swords upright, which is, again, that's an opportunity, but I don't know. They're scared of someone. Yeah. I would like to come forward, but the Page of Pentacles is reversed. I think there's some money involved as well. I would be destroyed and ostracized. And I would also have it all blamed on me. So that's why they're afraid. Oh, wait a minute. So this is Alonzo's mom. Uh-oh. So the story his mother was told by one of the friends is not true. Okay, I'm going to have to repull for this. So the Empress is upright, which is his mom. The Strength card is like stubbornness. Okay? And the Two of Swords is like, did this happen or did that happen? It's a decisive energy. And the King of Wands is reversed with the Two of Cups. So that'd be about someone who is close to him. And the King of Wands is about misguided energy or aggression. And then the Nine of Pentacles is the relationships. There's something that one of his friends knows that he didn't want to share because he was used to protecting. He was protecting someone. I don't know who he's protecting. I don't think it was the people at the house. I don't think it was someone at the house that he's protecting. There's some piece of information that he's leaving out because there's like a weird protection. I wonder if he's protecting Alonzo. There's a piece of information that is like withheld because of the mom. So it's like, I don't want you to know this part. But but it's not malicious in nature. It's a protection energy. Because the Six of Wands is an ego card, and this right here, okay, the Six of Pentacles is inconsistencies in the story, and the Nine of Cups is like manifesting something else. So there's some aspect of this that is withheld from the mom on purpose from one of the friends. And it's a key point in this entire investigation. I don't know what it is. I wonder if he doesn't think that it has as much relevance as it does. Because the Four of Cups is reversed, which is like, oh, this isn't that important and I'd rather she not know. But it connects someone to someone. The Ace of Wands is the smoking gun, and the King of Pentacles is the big person at the head of this. So it connects to some male energy here. And I don't think that the friend knows that this connects. There's a piece of information that is withheld from the mother to protect her from knowing. And I honestly think that they don't realize that that information will connect to one of the things the police have or FBI have or something that he doesn't know about. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something. So I'm going to repull. I'm going to repull, and I'm going to get a little bit more of the dynamic. So I believe the one friend that drove him was Justin. I want to see a little bit more into his story because I need to know. I didn't really get malicious vibes from his friends. If anything, I got a lot of ignorance towards sort of racial issues. You know, I'm from New York, so the minute I heard them going to the middle of nowhere and him being one of the only people of color, like, I don't know, like I wouldn't have even invited him, nor would I have even gone. So, you know, it did seem like they had a lot of ignorance about racial issues, but let's just I knew it. Okay, well, I can tell you right now, he's not malicious. He's an idiot. So the Fool is naive. So he is ignorant, or was ignorant, and kind of stupid. The Three of Cups is upright, and the Hierophant is reversed. I think a part of him wanted to escape the party because he didn't want to get caught doing something. I don't know what that is. Seems like he was afraid of some form of punishment himself. It has nothing to do with Alonzo. I think it has to do with either his family or something like that. He definitely... There's some sort of saltiness over a girl at that party. And a jealousy. I don't know if he was jealous of Alonzo with the girl, or if that was what the fight was over that he witnessed. I can't really figure that out, but that's showing up. Some sort of jealousy involved with a girl. I think he was... I feel like he was butthurt that he got turned down by someone. Which, by the way, he was really cute, so I don't understand that. But there's some sort of butthurt energy from that party that night from him. I don't know if he got turned down by someone or if someone said something that he didn't like. But there was some sort of weird F this, I'm mad. That was like prompted him to want to leave. Oh. Yeah. So I'm not convinced that he went alone to get cigarettes. I'm also not convinced. I don't know. Here's what I'll say. This is what I'm pulling. Now, I'm open to be wrong or this coming from a different person. But what I can say is I feel like someone was going to score something a little bit harder than cigarettes. Because the Wheel of Fortune is a golden opportunity. And the Tower is reversed with the Three of Swords, which means you were baited. So I really believe that there was multiple things. I don't know if these two were working together, if it was like get his friend away from him, or if they're just coincidence, but somebody was trying to get his friend or mention to his friend that there was something else that they could score or something. There's something there. I don't know what that is. I can't quite figure out where that's coming from, if that's coming from Justin or another friend, or if that's coming from a different person at the party that was close, that was around Alonzo, but there's something. I don't know if it was drugs. I don't know if it was pussy. I don't know what it was, but there definitely seems to be something else that was taking our focus. For sure. Yeah, the Lover's card's reversed and the Devil card is reversed as well. And then we see the Four of Swords. That's like a rejection. That's like taking an L from a girl, like a girl leading you on or something, or I guess drugs could be involved too with the Devil, but I can't figure that out either. This is so elaborate. There are so many levels to this. Like, this is so methodical. This would be like, hey, go get whatever. Like, okay, so let's put this in perspective. Let's say that the person that did this is a dude, right? And they were like, all right, I'm gonna get him. We're gonna torture him or whatever they're gonna do, right? They would tell someone to go get this person, like, go tell him we need more cigarettes. Go tell him we need more beer. There's a lot, like, it sounds innocent when you're at the party, but when you put all the pieces together, you start to realize that this person had a premeditated, direction in everything that they did. Every single thing they did. Even if they were trying to push two people who were kind of, flirting together, it was for a reason. It was very methodical. It was like tunnel vision. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck. Now, I don't know if that friend was Justin or a different friend or if it was someone else at the party, so I don't want anybody accusing anybody, but it's hard to read this because there's a lot of misdirection, there's a lot of cover up, and there's also a lot of like stuff that like sounds like it would be like, you know, not that big of a deal, but it is. Well, I can tell you right now, ain't no remorse from the main person that did this. I won't cry for you. Has no remorse. In fact, they're proud of what they did. Anger in chains, very angry person, very spiteful. For today, for tomorrow, interesting. Artificial heart, I told you they're cold, very cold. Naked before the stars, and sacrifice. They feel like they made the world a better place today for tomorrow. They feel like they made the world a better place. This is the humiliation, by the way, that they definitely humiliated that boy. They felt like they made the world a better place. The girl is the only one that has guilt. Bride in a cage. It eats her up inside. Parasite. And the queen of my own world. She has gone numb. And it seems like she either fled, moved out, or has isolated herself. She has emotional trauma out the ass. Like, this girl is broken. Alone in the world. Masquerade. And hiding her true self. I think this is the big bad. Revenge. So this vengeance and revenge was the main motivator. Whoever this is the cover-up. So masquerade, hiding your true self, and alone in the world. There's one person at the height of all of this. Atonement. Justice? Atonement? This is the indicator of who this person is that covered everything up. Justice? Because atonement makes me feel like you're getting what you deserve. Like, think of like you have to pay for what you did. So I either think like religious figure or like a judge, you know, going, you know, I object or whatever, you know, like, you deserve this, to, you know, like making the final decision. Whoever it is that covered this up makes final decisions. They have to, because atonement is like, boop, like they could either wipe it away or make you pay. That's what I hear. And it's a very like decisive, they make decisions and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, fragmentation. That would be like somebody who could fluff little things. So for instance, you know, they could easily say that this person was drunk when they weren't. Like, just small details that they can adjust or that they can highlight one aspect of it. So, like, for instance, if if the story was that he was the only black person at the party, this person could have been like, well, I mean, there was another black person, but they left earlier, and then make the decision based on that and say it's not, you know, a racial thing. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Downcast pride. This person has no care. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, even if this girl is able to come forward and say something, I don't even know if we'd be able to do anything about it, because downcast pride means that this person is like, they don't care. They legitimately don't care. This person is a full-blown racist, and it ends with that. So the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to pull out my pendulum. And so I want to see if the friends are involved. So were the friends involved in the murder of Alonzo Brooks? I don't think so, you guys. I told you, that's a no. Circling is a yes. Anything up and down or left and right is a no for me. I don't think so, you guys. I think, were they willfully ignorant and naive? That's a yes. I'm telling you. Okay, last question. Are any of the friends covering up anything to do with his murder? Yes. Is it on purpose? No. I told you. So it is what it is. That's what I see. I don't know if this will ever come to light, but hopefully. So if you guys like that, make sure you subscribe to me, hit the bell for notification when I upload next. Let me know what else you want me to read. Also, let me know what you thought. Put your stuff in the comments. I do read them and I reply. Follow me Twitch. I stream this live. So if you want to see it live, go there. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. And if you'd like to tip, there's a link to my PayPal in the bio. Until next time, bye guys.